All right, so you've made it through the green band. You're gonna just practice lagging the club. You made it through the yellow band, right? So getting from lag to snap, doing that statically without a ball, doing that statically with a ball, doing that dynamically without a ball, doing that dynamically with a ball. And now you're onto the fun part. You're onto the orange band. So obviously this is the most fun one. This is the one where you can make the closest thing to a full swing with a resistance band anchored to the club. You know, that's the fun part, right? But so with this band, again, make sure you've gone through the progression before you get to this band. This is the really advanced one, right? So if you're really, you know, if you struggle with disconnection, if you struggle with the scoop, if you struggle with the chicken wing, go through the green and the yellow before you get to the orange, please. It'll have the best effect on your golf game to go through the green and the yellow before you get to the orange. But now you get to have a little bit of fun. So what are we doing with the orange band? So there's three progressions to this. And you can do it dynamically or statically. So really there's 6. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're going to get the band on the club. Now this one we get to have a little bit of fun with it. We get to swing back a little bit, as you can see there. I could swing back a little bit. Now, don't swing all the way back. Again, don't stretch this out more than 3 times the length. Don't do that. That's how the bands break. Please don't do that. We don't want anybody to get hurt or have any bands break. So don't stretch this out more than 3 times the length. So you can swing it back to about right here. And then what we're going to do, we're going to go to L. So this is your L. You can see it's a little more exaggerated because the band is lighter. So we get to an L, we get to an S, and then we get to an R. I did that all in just separate parts just so you can see. All right, so again, this is my L, this is my S, this is my R. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do, I just separate them out. I just separate them out statically. Just in 3 different positions, right? So I'll show you again. I go back, here's my L, here's my S, here's my R. I would just practice those 3 positions in the air. Practice those 3 positions in the air. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna do that, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna lag and snap and release together. If you try to go all 3 separated, it's really hard to do that hitting a ball. But as the very first thing, I would do the L, the S, and the R positions, just 3 different positions, just for a little bit at first. And then what we're gonna do L, and then S and R are gonna happen together. So I go back, I go to L, then I'm gonna do S and R together. You'll see what I did there. If I show you slow motion, I went back, went to L, S, and then the R. That's what I did. So once you get good at that, then you can start hitting the ground. Okay, so what that looks like is I go back, I come down, I'm gonna hit the ground and go through with S and R. Just like that. Now notice with this R position, my arms are extended. Notice my arms are extended. There's absolutely, we do not want to have the arms be bent when we go through. So always be checking if your arms are bent or if they're extended. A lot of golfers that scoop, they're going to bend their arms when they go through. So you want to make sure the arms are extended, and especially if you hit shots to the right, if you slice, try to get that right hand over your left, just like this. If you want to get the ball to hook or pull or just go more left, like if you hit it to the right a lot, get more roll with the arms. Get the right hand way over the left. And we'll talk about if you hook the ball, how you would make your follow through. But most golfers slice, so most of you are going to want to look like this. Okay, so we hit the ground with L, S, and R together. Then what I would do, I would take a ball, go to L, and then S and R together. So we're going to do that. Here's my ball. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go to L, S, and R through the golf ball. Just like that. And when you're separating S and R from L, this and this, when they're separated from this, ball won't necessarily go very far, kind of like with the chipping band. That's okay. That's okay. We just want solid contact. We just want solid contact. It doesn't have to go far. When you make full swings doing the same technique, it'll go far. I promise. Okay, so once we do that, then we're going to go from static position to dynamic position. So basically, like with the yellow band, with the orange band, you're going to do this all in one motion. And we're going to start kind of from scratch again. We're just going to go in the air. We're just going to go in the air. So I'm going to do L, S, and R together. I'll just show you what that looks like without the band real quick. Just showing you without the band. I'm going to do all that with the band on the club in one motion. So just in the air, back, LSR, all together. Let's try it. And then we're going to hit the ground. Doesn't matter where, we're just going to get comfortable getting the club to hit down into the turf with L, S, and R together. Back. And again, notice my arms are straight when I go through. And then we're going to try it with a ball. All right, L, S, and R together with a ball. Here we go. Back. Not bad. There's two variations for whether you want to create more draw, so be my hands turning over more, or if you want to create more fade, that'd be the body turning more and the arms turning less. If I turn my arms more without turning my body, that shuts the face, closes the face. If I turn my body without turning my arms, that keeps the face more open. So that'd be if you want to get that ball to draw. You're going to look like this, right hand way over the left. Arms really rolled over if you want to draw the ball on the follow through, on the arm. If you want to fade it more, if you don't want to hook it, that'll be some of you, less, but some of you. If you don't want to hook it, okay, you're just going to turn your body more. So notice my chest is clear over here, my hips are clear over there, my arms are out of the picture, they are straight, just so you can see. And my right hand is pretty equal with my left. My arms aren't rolled over as much. If you don't want to hook the ball, that's more where you want to be when you swing through. I'll show you from this way so you can see. See, my right hand is still a little bit, maybe even a little bit under my left. So this would be the R, the release you'd want. A lot of body turn, right hand equal with the left, not over it as much. If you want to hook the ball more, draw it more. A lot of you are going to want to do that. Less body turn, more arm rotation. And that's the orange band. If I do this wrong, again, no sound. No loud sound of the band hitting the back, okay? And then if I do it right, and it's good to exaggerate getting the hands ahead of the club head when you use the orange band. That's, a lot of people struggle with that, so this is designed to get people to exaggerate it. If you do this correctly, it's gonna sound like this. A lot louder.